Oh my God, you did not just do that. Please tell me you're not this stupid, Sony. Please, Jim, please don't tell me that you're this fucking stupid. So, let me get this straight. According to your blog post on August 25th, 2022, you are going to raise the price of the PlayStation 5 in select markets due to global economic environment, including high inflation rates. So, your way of combating the global economic environment situation and high inflation rates is by inflating the price of the PlayStation 5. You're combating inflation with inflation. Let's get to the fucking article. Coming from our good old buddy, Mr. Bucky Beaver himself, Jimmy Boy Ryan, President and CEO of Sony Interactive Entertainment. And I quote, "Well, the global economic environment is a challenge that many around the world are no doubt experiencing. We're seeing high global inflation rates, as well as adverse currency trends, impacting consumers and creating pressure on many industries. Based on the challenging economic conditions, Sony Interactive Entertainment has made the difficult decision to increase the recommended retail price of PlayStation 5 in select markets across Europe, Middle East, and Africa, Asia Pacific, Latin America, as well as Canada. There will be no price increase in the United States for now, because you know this shit's gonna come here to America eventually. It's just a matter of time, people. It's gonna fucking happen. Anyways, continuing on. The new price ranges below are effective immediately unless otherwise noted. Europe. PlayStation 5 with Ultra HD Blu-ray disc drive, £549. PlayStation 5 Digital Edition, £449. In the United Kingdom, a PlayStation 5 with Ultra HD Blu-ray disc drive, £479, £480. PlayStation 5 Digital Edition, £389. In Japan, effective on September 15th, a PlayStation 5 with Ultra HD Blu-ray disc drive, 60,478 yen including tax. A PlayStation 5 Digital Edition, 49,478 yen including tax. In the country of China, PlayStation 5 with Ultra HD Blu-ray disc drive, 4,299 won. A PlayStation 5 Digital Edition, 3,499 won. In Australia, oh god, PlayStation 5 with Ultra HD Blu-ray disc drive, $800. $800 for a PlayStation 5. Hey, you want a PlayStation 5 with a disc drive in the country of Australia? You better sell a kidney if you want one. Or a PlayStation 5 Digital Edition, $649. Hey, to anybody in Australia, I guess Sony's basically saying y'all can go fuck yourselves. Mexico, PlayStation 5 with Ultra HD Blu-ray disc drive, 14,999 MXN, I believe that's what it says. And a PlayStation 5 Digital Edition, 12,499 Mexican dollars. As for the country of Canada, a PlayStation 5 with Ultra HD Blu-ray disc drive in the country of Canada will now cost $650. As for the Digital Edition, $519. Really, not that much of a difference. While that price increase is a necessity given the current global economic environment and its impact on Sony Entertainment Interactive business, a top priority continues to be improving the PS5 supply situation
that many players as possible can experience everything that PS5 offers and what's still to come.
Oh, like here we are 2 years later and we still can't buy a PlayStation 5 in retail stores. We still can't go inside a Walmart or a GameStop or a Best Buy or whatever and buy a physical PlayStation 5 in retail stores. We still gotta go online. We gotta deal with fucking bots and scalpers. We gotta pay scalper prices for a PlayStation 5 still 2 years later. Your way of combating a supply situation is by raising the price. How about sell the fucking consoles in retail stores? That way we don't have to go online and fight fucking scalpers and bots. Jimmy boy. Anyways,
Thank you for your continued support. This has been your good old Bucky Beaver, Jimmy Boy Ryan, making PlayStation shit ever since I got in charge.
fuck you. Oh my god. You know, it's shit like this. No wonder why my friend Orbital Sigma ditched PlayStation. No wonder why he sold his PlayStation 4 and moved to PC. I wish I had the funds to move to PC. At least Microsoft. At least the Xbox. I wish I had a fucking Xbox right now. Because Sony these past few years has done some of the most anti-consumer shit I have ever seen a gaming company do. From wanting to get rid of the PlayStation 3 store, to raising the price of the PlayStation 5 consoles, to not selling these consoles in retail stores. I mean, hell, even Microsoft is starting to sell the Xbox Series S in retail stores now. They weren't doing it at launch, but now, slowly, it's not in every single retail store, but slowly you're starting to see a lot more Xbox Series S's. Yes, I know they're the weaker one between the Xbox Series S and X, but the option is there. If you want to go into a retail store and buy an Xbox Series S, the option is there if your retail store has it. My local Walmart, has a couple of Xbox Series S's in stock. If you want to get one, you can get one. As for a PlayStation 5, my Walmart has never had a PlayStation 5 in stock. Ever. Ever. Physical, digital, doesn't matter. Has never had one in stock. They just tell you to go online. Nintendo Switch, I remember there was a short time where you couldn't find a Nintendo Switch. Now, I can go to my Walmart, I can go to my local GameStop, there's Nintendo Switches galore. All over the place. Steam, you know the Steam Deck that just recently came out that's being made by Valve? They're actually upping the production of the Steam Deck right now to meet consumer demands. They're not saying anything about inflation or high economics, problems or anything. They're just basically coming out saying, oh yeah, we know consumers want the Steam Deck. We know that there's a large demand for it. So we're going to up our production and make more Steam Decks. We're not going to raise the price, but we're going to up the production to give you as many Steam Decks as possible to satisfy our customers. Microsoft and Nintendo have both released press statements saying that they are not raising the prices of their consoles at any moment. They're not raising their prices right now. They're keeping their prices as is. Sony, PlayStation, is the only one that's doing this shit. I don't want to hear that you're trying to combat inflation. I don't want to hear that you're trying to combat the high economic situation going on. If this is your way of combating the high impact inflation situation that's going on around the world, you're doing a really piss poor job of it. Combating inflation with inflation. How fucking stupid are you? There are people in the comment section on this blog who have PlayStation 5s that are still shitting on you, saying that this isn't right. You are getting shit on social media right now as I speak. But you don't care. You're not going to change the prices. You don't give a shit. You're expecting people to literally sell a kidney just to buy one of your fucking consoles. This is why, in my opinion, right now, as it currently stands, this is the worst console generation I have ever seen. Ever. Because nobody can really get their hands on these fucking consoles. To the people out there who did, good for you. There's a lot of people, not just me, there's a lot of people that can't get our hands on these consoles right now. Be it the PlayStation 5 or the Xbox Series X. The Xbox Series S and Nintendo Switch, you can get those. Personally, I don't want an Xbox Series S. Number one, I don't have the money for one. Number two, I prefer not to get a all-digital console. I'm an old school type of guy. I like getting my stuff physical. Sure, most of the games that are on my library on my PlayStation account are digital. That's because, really good sales online. But I still do like getting stuff physically. I don't want to get a console where everything is going to be all completely digital. Because what happens if my account gets hacked? What if my account gets terminated via terms of service? What if I do something that violates terms of service and I lose my account? I lose everything on there. Everything. Sometimes they'll completely fucking IP ban you. Sometimes they'll ban the whole console. To where you can't do nothing on it. It's basically a brick. I do not want to pay... How much is the Xbox Series? $300? I don't want to pay $300 for a brick. Sorry, that's not me. I'd rather have a console that could play disc and physical media as a whole. I'd rather have a console that could play physical disc, physical movies, 4K Blu-ray, 4K anything. But it seems like you just want to make it harder for that, Sony. You want to make it harder for people in these countries to get a hold of these consoles. Microsoft, you're not really that much better either with the Series X. Although I will give you credit with the Series S. Again, I personally don't want a Series S, but the option is there. If you want to take it, the option is there. You don't have an option with the PlayStation 5. You can't walk into a retail store and buy a PlayStation 5 unless they just happen to have one in stock, which is really freaking rare. There's a retro gaming store near me. I'm not going to say the name, but there's a gaming store. No, it's not GameStop, but there's a retro gaming store near me that once had the PlayStation 5 in store, a physical one where you could play disc on it. They wanted $800 for it. And this was a used one. This wasn't a sealed, brand new, never been opened PlayStation 5. This was a used, pre-owned PlayStation 5, and they wanted $800 for it. A retro gaming store scalping a PlayStation 5. The gaming stores are scalping PS5s. GameStop had a bundle a while back where you could get a PlayStation 5, an extra controller, a few games, I think like 1 or 2 games, I think Call of Duty and Miles Morales or something, and a headset for like $750. So they're no better either. This shit pisses me off. I miss the days where you were able to walk into a retail store and go up to the electronics, find the console that you want, they would have it in stock, and you would be able to get it. No problems at all. Sometimes, yes, they wouldn't have it. But they would call up another store and see if they have it. Another store maybe 30, 40 minutes away would have it. If you have the gas, hey, go ahead. make your way all the way out to that store. If you got the time, you got the gas, you got the money. I mean, if you really want the console that bad, you would drive out that far just to get your hands on the console. We can't do that now. Those days are gone now. Now, everything's online. Oh, you want a PlayStation 5? Go online. Oh, you want the Xbox Series X? Go online. Except people in these countries now, people that live in these countries are going to have to literally give up their entire month saving for a PlayStation 5. There are people who, if they really want to get a PlayStation 5 that badly in these countries, are going to have to give up rent money. If they're renting an apartment, if they're renting a house, they're going to have to give up rent money just to get a PlayStation 5 now. What a fucking joke. What a fucking embarrassment. I fucking hate this console generation right now. I fucking hate it. And I fucking hate you, Jim Ryan. I fucking hate PlayStation right now. This is not how you combat this shit. Raising the price and cut. When is it coming to America? Because I know it's coming. It's coming here. It's going to be here in America eventually. I know it's going to happen. You might as well just do it now. Why wait? Just come out tomorrow or come out today and admit, okay, we're going to raise the price of the PlayStation 5 here in America. Instead of $500 for a physical version that plays this, the physical ones are now going to be $649. The digital ones are going to be $500. We're going to bump them up some more. Those are going to be $500. You want a physical? $650. I'm waiting. Because I know eventually you're going to do it here. If you don't do it here, I'd be really surprised. But I just have a feeling you're going to. So you might as well just come on out and say it now, Sony. Jim Ryan, from the bottom of my heart, fuck you. You Bucky Beaver motherfucker! Yes, I have a PlayStation 4. Yes, I upload Let's Plays through my PlayStation 4. But it doesn't mean I'm going to sit back and defend this company when it comes to bullshit like this. This is something that's inexcusable. I will not defend them on this. You've done a lot of shit these past few years to really piss me off. And man, oh man, I wish I had the funds to buy me an Xbox One. Not a Series S, but at least an Xbox One. Because if I had an Xbox One right now, all my shit, minus the PlayStation exclusives, all my shit would be on Xbox. I would move all my stuff over to the green side. Because they're doing a lot of great things over there. Microsoft's doing a lot of great things over there. They're not perfect. They still do some stupid shit. But they're doing a lot of great things over there. With Game Pass, with full backwards compatibility spanning all the way back to the original Xbox. Your way of backwards compatibility, Sony, is locking it behind PlayStation Plus. That's your way of backwards compatibility. Oh, you want to play these old PS1 and PS2 games? Buy PlayStation Plus. Oh, we'll give a couple of them individually to where you could buy them separate from PlayStation Plus. But we're going to lock a majority of them behind PlayStation Plus. Oh, you want to play PlayStation 3 games? Well, you're going to have to stream them. Oh, you don't want to stream them? Well, that's too damn bad. Buy a PlayStation 3 then. Fucking ridiculous. I'm done. I'm not ranting about this anymore. Fuck Sony. Fuck Jim Ryan. Fuck them to hell.